safety into the drug-free program, and it gives you an incentive as an employer. Is it going to cover all your costs? No. Why did the BWC even develop this? This is something that's been in place since the mid-90s. The drug-free safety program, or drug-free workplace as it originated, was something that we implemented for the simple reason that we realized the percentage of employees in the state of Ohio that were reporting workers' comp claims and were actually under the influence was going out of sight. So the intent was to give employers an incentive to implement a drug-free safety program within their organization. The last thing being, and understand, yes, they said I'm up here from representing the workers' compensation system, and I am. But I also work for the Division of Safety and Hygiene, which is a branch of the Bureau that accident prevention. So we have consultants, both from a safety standpoint, like myself, as well as industrial hygienists and ergonomists, that do different services from that standpoint. And all of these services are prepaid based on what you pay in for your premiums. So there's not an additional charge for these services. And the intent is that, you know, my job is to help you work with your organization, with your employees, to basically look at keeping them out of the workers' compensation system. We want to help you to prevent accidents in the workplace. That's what our goal is from a safety and hygiene standpoint under the Bureau. So when you pay in your premiums, 1% of that premium goes to basically helping you prevent accidents. With that being said, it's hard for a lot of employers to turn around and say, look at me when I come in and I say, I'm from the state and I'm here to help. And people look at you, yeah, right. Well, in reality, that is what I'm here to do. There is no enforcement. We don't report things to OSHA. We don't communicate with OSHA from that standpoint. We're strictly there to assist you in prevention, whether it be through safety consulting services, safety training, air and noise monitoring issues that you may have, or even if you've had back injuries or repetitive motion injuries from the hand and arm standpoint. Those things are all things that we will look at from that standpoint and assist you with.
All right, thank you very much, Mike. I'll also add that the Bureau of Workers' Compensation has regional safety training available throughout the state at their field offices. It's also included in the premiums you pay to the state of Ohio. So if you're looking for additional kind of no-cost training, there's a lot of options. You can find that on the BWC's website, as well as all the events that the Ohio Restaurant Association puts on as well. We'll have some webinars upcoming at the towards the end of part of this year, all food service safety specific. So with that, I think we're going to bring Doug up now from the National Institute for Occupational Safety and Health and talk about some safety management best practice issues related to the case.
Okay, good morning. So what I want to talk about is discovering what the hazards are in the workplace and what is causing injuries and that type of thing. The easiest thing to do is to blame things on chance, say it's bad luck, or maybe blame it on the person, say it's something to do with their personality, maybe they're accident prone or something like that. But really, looking into injuries and trying to identify, hidden hazards or latent causes can really help you prevent injuries in the future. It's good to look at the whole picture. Okay, so I'm a scientist. I'm an advocate for collecting data, analyzing it to try to problem solve. People have been talking about keeping injury logs. Even though OSHA logs are not required